going on there, guys? We back with another one. We got to talk about this Shannon Sharpe, Cam Newton back and forth. Now, Cam Newton was talking about, well, he said this in different interviews I've seen, how these randoms keep getting jobs over him, and it's not 32 quarterbacks better than him. You know, he always says that. It's not every starter in the league ain't better than him. But the argument against him is not only are those guys better than him, but some of the guys coming off the bench is better than him at this stage. Now Cam, you know how it ended in Carolina the first time. He was injured pretty much after that Super Bowl run. It went downhill from there, and he never found solid footing again. I mean, I think he went to New England and had a little bit of success, but they ended up going the Mac Jones route, and ever since then he's kind of been in limbo. Ended up back in Carolina, was able to score a touchdown for the Panthers in triumphant fashion and say he was back. But after that, his career, you know, was pretty much over after that, the way things went from that point forward. So they're like, Cam, you know, Shannon's argument is, Cam, what have you done like since the Super Bowl pretty much? And that's what a lot of people are saying. So I'm gonna let you hear what Shannon said, and I'm gonna let you hear what Cam said back. Check it out.
Video.
Cam, it's 2023. You one of them randoms. I hate to break it to him, Skip.
Yeah.
The last time Cam Newton won a game was 2020. Cam is basing everything on what he once was. I don't know if Cam has looked at film from 2020 and 2021, but he wasn't good. I'm gonna tell you something. They probably not telling you in your circle. That's how the league looks at you now. You're one of them randoms. You're not a guy that says if we get Cam Newton, he's going to alter the trajectory of our franchise. I want somebody to tell me since 2015 that Cam Newton has been really good. Okay, Cam Newton has been good. Not based on what he did. He was Rookie of the Year. He's been a Pro Bowl player. He's an MVP. But how long ago? So how long do we get to live on what we've done based on what we're going to do? Cam was outstanding. But be honest with yourself. Cam isn't that same player anymore. And he hasn't been that player for a very, very, very long time.
Tell me how these randoms keep getting jobs. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you.
As you can see, Cam responded to Shannon with respect, and he feels like if given the opportunity to show what he can do for a stable organization, he feels like he can still get out there and perform at a high level. So there's that. You know, he had his opportunity to throw at Auburn's Pro Day. Will Cam get invited, you know, to a team, you know, into their official training camp? You know, will he get to show up with some of these franchises? Maybe, maybe not. You know, I don't know what the future holds for Cam as far as NFL. He's still in good condition. He still can throw the ball extremely far. I mean, I don't know how accurate he is. Throwing was never the problem. I mean, other than the time he was injured, it was just the accuracy. He would overthrow receivers often, but he could get by a lot of times with that, with the way he could run the ball and the way he could make plays. But at this point, Cam is a type of talent, like, how do I want to put this? In his prime, you know, you build around him, but he's not like your ideal quarterback to go out and get and bring him off the bench. You know, we'll see what happens, but he just hasn't been good enough over the last few years, you know, for that to happen. I mean, I would like to see him back in the league, but like, what team? I want y'all to tell me, what team do you think would be a good fit for Cam Newton at this stage? I mean, I don't know. If you Dallas, do you use him like as a backup? Like, do you bring him in as a potential backup for Dak? Because Dak is known to go down with injuries early on in the season. I mean, do you bring him in as that third quarterback or a second string quarterback for a team? And the question is, has he gotten any deals, and he's just not willing to accept? Because the number he always says is, there aren't 32 quarterbacks better than him, and that's the number of teams that's in the league. So it's almost like he just he only sees himself as a starter, and that could be a big problem right there. Seeing yourself as a starter when at this stage you're a bench player. You know what I'm saying? You are a backup quarterback at best. So is that the problem? Because sometimes these guys be getting deals. Teams want to bring them in, but they want to bring them in a different capacity that they see themselves in, and they either pass over on the deal or negotiation stall or whatever. But that's what I'm wondering. Has he been offered a job, just not an opportunity to compete for the starting job? Does he have to go in one of those situations where he's allowed to compete, or will he take a role of mentorship and, once he's called upon, if he's called upon, he's able to come out there and perform? I'm really looking at that because I hope, I ain't going to say I hope he gets a job, but if the right fit comes up, I hope, that he gets to show his opportunity and earn a job. I don't want him given a job. I want him to earn it. And it's just hard to see that a team looking his way at this stage, especially after those injuries and how he was never the same. I mean, the decline happened pretty quickly when he was playing through those injuries. But he said he's good, give the man a look. If you need a quarterback, it ain't no harm in giving him a good, strong look, to see if he's able to perform at even 40% or 50% of what he could at one point. You probably could use him. He probably still better than Tebow ever was as a quarterback. So that's one thing to look at too. But we're going to see how this all plays out, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.